Coming up, it's hard to believe, but a major problem in this country is senior fraud and some muscle in the push for economic development in Oklahoma. All coming up on Perspectives. Hello, everyone. Now, if you follow the news, you already know there's a lot, and I mean a lot of Forrest Gump going on out there. For example, we learned just last week the state's budget is going to be $85.5 million less than this year's budget. Lawmakers say it's all part of the reduction due to the declining price of oil and natural gas. Some are saying even that they'll have to make some hard decisions. Well, remember I said there's a lot of Forrest Gump in the news? Here's an example. I said, Mama, what's going to happen? Mama said to me, well, Forrest, if next year's budget is smaller than this year's budget, who do you think is going to get hit the hardest? Most likely the folks who need it most will feel the hardest hit. That's what Mama said. Then Mama said, Forrest, public education is going to get cut again. Just you wait and see. And as you know, Mama is always right. Mama says when the going gets tough, lawmakers always push stupid, and they do that by cutting public education. That's what Mama said. Now, a long time ago, I asked Mama if I could have a dog, and she said, tell you what, you take care of cleaning up your room and doing your homework every single night without telling me, that you'll get to it. Maybe we'll get you a dog. Well, from that day on, my room was always spotless, and the first thing I always did when I got home from school was my homework. Finally, I got a dog. Now, you might think that the Forrest Gump stuff might end right here and now, but you'd be wrong. For example, there's Representative Justin Humphrey. He's a Republican from Lane, Oklahoma, and he introduced his Endangered Ark, as in Noah's Ark, Foundation Preservation Act to the House Wildlife Committee, and it passed. What is it you want to know? Well, for that, we'll turn to Mama again. Well, Forrest, Mr. Humphrey introduced that measure as what he called a preemptive measure against animal rights groups that might attack practices at a sanctuary for retired circus elephants in Hugo, Oklahoma. So I asked her, why would he do that, Mama? She said, Forrest, Mr. Humphrey said, I'm not going to sit and wait for them to smack me. I'm going to get ahead of them. Now remember, Mr. Humphrey hails from Lane, not Hugo, and I guess he thinks that some animal rights group might want to smack him. Well, Mama, as I told you, is always right. I found out some animal rights groups don't really want animal sanctuaries to use those guide hooks or sticks when they have to move the elephants. So I asked her why he didn't draft some legislation to prevent taking more money from public schools and maybe even giving tax dollars to public schools. And Mama said, well, Forrest, politics is a lot like a box of chocolate. Most of the time you get candy. Other times you just get stupid. And Mama's always right. I'm Sam Jones, and that's my perspective. Well, you've worked hard all your life only to have somebody swindle you out of all your savings. Fighting senior fraud after this.